Join them for their first time on the front line.
Morning.
Recruitment day at West Midlands Ambulance Service. Over 100 applicants for 47 precious jobs. 37-year-old Mark Edwards hopes to be successful today.
So you split down to 120 yeah, and the charge.
All candidates have completed 2-year degrees in paramedic science, and today their new knowledge and skills are being tested, assessed and compared. Their clinical expertise,
airway, breathing, manage those problems on scene.
Physical strength.
Okay guys, lift up as hard as you can.
And driving abilities.
Pull up to the small cone in front of you.
Getting selected will be tough, but at least Mark is prepared. As a former member of the parachute regiment, he served 3 years in Afghanistan, training as a combat medic and treating wounded comrades.
When I was there, I dealt with everything from someone playing with a scorpion, which is always quite interesting, to people losing limbs. We're there to do a job, and we tried hard, and we worked hard, and, you know, a majority of us come back.
Mark came home in 2009, but found it hard to adjust.
I left the army and I got an office job, and it was just mind-numbing. It's not me. So I applied to be a paramedic.
That decision meant 2 years at university, and then graduation.
Mark Anthony Edwards.
But getting a job can be even harder than obtaining a degree. And Mark's about to find out if he's been successful. The recruitment day is over. The results are in.
Hello.
And for the applicants, the news is mixed.
You didn't pass your interview.
Serious?
Yeah, I'm really sorry.
Congratulations. See fast ever get a job, yours if you want to. Yeah, that's well done.
Now it's Mark's turn to get the news. 2 years of study and intense training have all been leading to this moment.
Well done, Mark, that's passed.
Oh, fantastic.
Okay, very good patient assessment.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, well done again.
Thanks a lot, cheers. Yeah, officially a paramedic, yeah. Look at that. Ace.
Mark can't wait to tell his family.
I've got a job, Dad. I'm no longer a student. How about that? Yeah, great news. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, I've done it. I've passed it. All right, mate. Bye-bye. That's my dad. Man, a few words. Well done, son. Knew you could do it. Good job. That's it. That's it.
It's 2 months on, and Mark's about to start his first shift as an official paramedic. He's been partnered with experienced colleague Will Tansey.
So how much sleep did you get last night?
4 hours.
Yeah. 4 hours. Never managed to sleep before your first day shift.
I'm proper nervous. I was all right until I pulled up this morning, and now I'm a bit second guessing everything. But I just got to calm down a little bit. Will's with me, so it should be all right. A bit of go. So, all right. Yep.
No paramedic ever forgets their first 999 call, and for Mark, it arrives within minutes. A 75-year-old woman has collapsed at her home. As her son's been unable to lift her, she's been stranded on the bedroom floor for hours.
Hello, my love.
Did you hurt yourself?
No.
The patient's name is Elizabeth. She doesn't have the strength to get up.
You bend your knees up, put your feet on the floor,
Hiya.
and Mark will come behind you, and we'll all stand up together.
Oh, good man.
There you go, you hold on to
Thanks
me.
very much. I'd ashamed how to take you out.
No, that's all right, we weren't
Oh,
doing
that's
anything.
lovely.
Elizabeth has a history of breathing difficulties and has collapsed before. The last time she dislocated her shoulder.
I think you come out here one other time. Sorry to bring you out.
Don't be so silly.
All right, what were you going to do? You can't spend the rest of the day on the floor, can you?
I was going to lie on the floor.
This time there are no injuries. And a thorough check shows that her breathing, blood pressure and body temperature are all normal.
You don't need us to do anything, you know? You don't need us to give you any nebulisers or anything like that while we're here, no?
Got everything here.
Oh, okay.
Thank you so much.
Elizabeth declines the offer to go to hospital, so the paramedics make her comfortable and leave her to recover at home.
Right, what are we going to do? Bit of paperwork, quick signature, we'll leave you to it.
For Mark, it's a straightforward start to his paramedic career. But his first shift will soon present stiffer challenges. West Midlands Ambulance Service receives around 3,000 999 calls every day. In Birmingham, rookie paramedic Mark and his colleague Will are responding to the latest. It concerns a 78-year-old man who's complaining of severe abdominal pains.
How's Philip on his feet recently?
He's slow. He's
That's
been
all right.
a little bit more unsteady than normal today.
The call has come from Philip's wife, Patricia. Not only is he in agonising pain, he's also suffering from advanced Alzheimer's.
We're going to the ambulance now.
You go to where?
We're going to the ambulance.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so you're coming with me?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you are, yeah.
Does Beth know as well?
Yeah, she does. She's coming with us as well.
Right.
Okay?
Alzheimer's disease affects almost 500,000 people in the UK. 1 in 3 people over 65 will die with some form of dementia.
Philip, line that stretcher for me, okay? Swing your legs round. There you go, don't worry about the sheets. There you go, last one.
Mark tries to find out the cause of the pain.
There you go.
First, he examines Philip's stomach.
Yeah, it's distended, isn't it?
It feels bloated and hard to the touch.
What did you notice about his trousers not fitting?
They wouldn't fasten.
Just wouldn't
The
fasten?
waist wouldn't fasten.
Mark makes a disturbing discovery.
There's a blockage somewhere.
Philip's stomach may be enlarged due to his intestine being blocked or twisted.
It's definitely bigger. It feels firm.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I can't hear much going on in there, to be honest. Normally you can hear quite a lot. When did he eat last?
At lunchtime.
At lunchtime?
Yes.
A blocked intestine is serious. It can lead to tissue death and the intestine wall rupturing, with potentially fatal consequences. Philip needs immediate hospital care. Will drives without the sirens on to avoid alarming Philip and his wife. Once they arrive, the patient's rushed in for a scan on his intestine. The result? Mark's diagnosis is correct. Philip's intestine is blocked. He'll now undergo emergency surgery.
I'm getting confidence in my skills. The things I'm doing and the training I'm doing is all making sense, which gives me confidence to go on. I've got the training, I've just got to have faith in it, really.
Rookie paramedic Mark is nearing the end of his shift. There's time for just one more job. He and colleague Will are responding to a 999.
Ambulance service.
The case is serious and complicated. The patient, Julie, has advanced multiple sclerosis, a condition affecting the central nervous system. She's struggling to breathe. Heather, her carer, is very concerned.
Julie developed a cold last Sunday.
Okay,
She's been on antibiotics from Tuesday and she's struggling to breathe.
okay.
Because she has progressive MS, she can't cough
Yeah,
at
okay.
times, so it's basically stuck there.
Listen to your chest. Okay,
Sats are 89.
89.
The SATS number relates to Julie's blood oxygen levels. They're worryingly low.
Just lift your arm up.
Does she normally have any inhalers or anything like that?
No.
Doesn't have any asthma on top of anything?
Oh, yeah, suspected. Rouse.
A rattling chest indicates a build-up of fluid on Julie's lungs. But because of her MS, she can't cough it up, leading to severe breathing difficulties.
What are we doing then, boss?
The antibiotics have knocked the infection. We've got a rouse in the chest, so basically the only thing we can do is take her to hospital.
But Julie's condition is critical. Unless she can be stabilised now, she might not even make it to A&E.
I think you're not winning this particular fight today, are you? Okay.
Gonna put you on some oxygen just because your breathing isn't that good, okay? Yeah?
Despite her difficulty in talking, Julie's fully aware what's going on. Mark keeps her informed at every stage.
You have a high temperature, you have an infection, and the drugs you've been given aren't working, okay? And because your airway's blocked as well, we really do need to get you some IV antibiotics. So I'm going to put a little needle in your hand to bring down your temperature and take away your pain a little bit. Yeah?
Administering paracetamol intravenously requires skill. A skill Mark learned during his training.
The only side effect of it is if it's given too quickly, it can drop your blood pressure a little bit, but we're not going to give it quickly.
A case like this would be challenging for an experienced paramedic, let alone a rookie.
Sorry, love. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's proving hard to find a viable vein. It might take repeated attempts.
Okay, sharp scratch on your hand, okay? Okay, sharp scratch.
But Mark's hit the target first time. Julie can get the medicine she needs.
Give me some IV paracetamol, please.
The paracetamol will bring Julie's temperature down, but it won't help her breathing. For that to happen, she needs urgent hospital treatment.
There we go.
Around 100,000 people in the UK have MS. Except in rare cases, the condition isn't fatal, but complications arising from it, like pneumonia, can be.
Okay, you down?
When they reach the ambulance, Will and Mark sit Julie upright. Hopefully the fluid in her throat will drain down, helping her breathe.
Are you warm enough, Julie? I don't want to put a blanket on you and overheat you.
Yeah, she's too hot as it is.
Yeah.
While observing Julie's vital signs, Mark starts to suspect she has sepsis, a potentially fatal body inflammation caused by severe infection. He'll report his concerns to the hospital when they arrive. Will's an expert blue light driver. He delivers Julie to A&E within minutes. Sepsis claims more than 37,000 lives in the UK every year, more than breast cancer and bowel cancer combined.
It's a big killer. Sepsis leads on to something called SARS, which is an organ failure. If she went onto that, she has about a 10% chance of dying an hour. And if we as paramedics can't spot the sepsis, she won't get the treatment when she gets to hospital, which is very definitive. It's very clear what we've just done could save a life.
Philip's operation on his twisted intestine was successful. He's now back at home with Patricia. And Julie's now home after a lengthy stay at hospital. Following intensive treatment, her severe infection has cleared up.